I have 6 Porsches. Yep. Ranging from GT3 RS, GT3, GT2 RS. I have a 1986 930 turbo. I have a 1979 930 turbo, and of course, Doody Brown, my favorite by far. I put the needle down, heaven in the sound, a record always play. The music sets me free, it's some melody, for me it's just... So I learned to drive stick on a 1979 930 turbo. Monday through Friday, boarding school. Friday, you get home, 3 o'clock, it's awesome, you want to go and party. My parents would go out for dinner. They always went out, every night that we were home on the weekends. So it'd be me and my brothers home, and my older brother would just send me up. He'd be like, go get beer and cigarettes. I'm like, okay. I would get in the car, no license. My parents didn't know, they were gone, they were out dinner with their friends, and drive up to the store and get it. It's hilarious. And I did it not just once. I used to do it every weekend. And I was super overconfident. My friends thought I was nuts. First of all, you're breaking the rules. They're all like, you can't break the rules. And I'm like, of course you can. They're just rules. And I would take them out of the car and, I'd drop the clutch and do burnouts. And, the car is a rocket ship, so it's really, especially back then, it was very fast. But the way I look at it is the law is written down by somebody on a piece of paper. And they write it down, they're like, oh, this is the law. And it's like, come on, it's all made up anyway. So 25 years later, I'm looking at this car in my dad's garage, and it's rusting and it's dilapidated. Porsches need to be driven. They're the kind of cars where the gasket seals need to be heated up and they need to be driven, especially the older models. They're air cooled, they need to be driven. So there was a lot of oil leaks, a lot of problems, and I thought to myself, I've got to fix this thing up. I knew it needed a full rework, and my favorite part was, my dad goes, do you think you can fix the antenna on the roof? And I was like, Dad, yeah, we'll take it off. He had no idea what we were doing, like the full restoration. And I've touched every nut, every wire, every single piece of leather, the entire engine from the crank all the way up to, the turbo intercooler. I built it all. It's a piece of me in there, and it's a piece of my dad in there, and it's awesome. So he flew out to Vegas, and he walks up to the car, and I've never seen him like this. He's a very distinguished man. He's done a lot with his career and his life, and he was shaking like this. Like he couldn't believe it. He was like, oh my God. Like he could barely drive the car. I got him in there and he was shaking. I'm like, you okay? And he's like, I can't believe what you've done. I can't believe what you've done. He was speechless, which is rare for him. And my mom is happy because the air conditioning works. When I drive Doody Brown, it's like driving the old 930. I mean, obviously it doesn't have the same amount of power, but it's still a stick. It's still 4 on the floor, really stiff clutch. And, the engine's in the back, and it's got that smell and the nostalgia. I feel like I'm a little kid again driving the car. I feel like the same way I feel when I drive my dad's Porsche. I'm falling in love with that car more because not only does it have such an immense amount of character, it's perfectly restored by Porsche. They didn't replace anything, they didn't do anything silly, they just made it so it's a classic car. and it looks the way it did when it came off of the, the factory floor in 1974. When the tape player comes to the end of the track, it spits it out at you, like 100 miles an hour. It goes across the whole car. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. Oh, I drive all my cars, completely. I'm a driver, I've always been so, and I think if you buy these cars, you should drive them. See, people buy Ferraris and Lamborghinis to look at. You buy a Porsche to drive it. Yeah, real drivers buy Porsches.
The breakdown, here it comes.